world is changing at an exponential pace. It's changed at a pace that has never occurred in the history of mankind. And organisational agility and leadership are key to navigate your way through the current environment. I think each of us should reflect on how you can step away, spend some time on the balcony, step away from your instincts, have a look at new angles, look at issues in different ways, measure twice and cut once, if you like. New latitudes, new attitudes. Thirdly, I mean, many businesses are under stress and they're under pressure, but I'd really encourage you to think about things with a glass half full. Think about how you can create some of the threats in your business into real opportunities. So in tough times, don't tighten up, loosen up.
A very important part of that is then understanding the competitive environment, obviously. In financial services at the moment, you would appreciate it's a very tumultuous time for us, particularly being part of the NAB. Our industry is being disrupted by a number of things, technology being our greatest challenge, I think, the change in consumer behaviour. So what we're finding is a lot of clients want to come to seek advice more for verification, so they've done a lot of their own homework. So we would be coaching businesses to really understand what the competitive environment is first. Part of that will lead them to understand what their own competitive advantage is, which is working with them to clearly articulate what their value proposition is and what their customers and clients are looking for. And then once you've done all of that, that's when you can start looking at your growth strategies in terms of how you would lift your sales, whether you're going to cross-sell or upsell, whether you're going to acquire.
I guess try and develop a deep understanding of what it was we were bringing to the market, to whom we wanted to bring it, and how we were going to do it. The classic three questions. And inside of the what, really, it's around, I think, to the extent that you've got an existing client already, because it talks about attracting more of the correct customer was the question. It's making sure that your current value proposition is relevant to your existing families or the existing clients you're serving, and ensuring that where you are wanting to take the business, what you're offering to the market is relevant to that particular market segment, which I guess drifts me into the second point, which is the to whom. And it's really, I think there, from our point of view, we always knew exactly who we wanted to serve. I think in other industries, the exact end customer sometimes is a little bit more of a moving target. But it's definitely a deep understanding of who it is that you want to bring your value proposition to. And then this remains, I guess, an ecosystem that sort of repeats itself. The last point, obviously, is the check in the process, and that's the how. And that's ensuring that there is a plan, it is measurable, somebody is being held accountable to it, and you are learning from your findings as you sort of rotate through it.
But we know statistically that only 25% of acquisitions actually deliver an increase in shareholder value or profitable growth after 3 years. So that strategy is fraught with danger. And in fact, the SME sector, we find, is concerned about that because they find that inorganic growth is risky, and access to capital markets for small to medium-sized enterprises is problematic. So really, how do you grow in a low-growth environment for SMEs is all around organic growth. And that's really why KPMG think that the Strategy Growth app is quite a game changer in Australia to essentially support small to medium-sized businesses, which are going to be the fastest growing sector in the Australian economy.